I am Kate Volman with Floyd Consulting, home of The Dream Manager, written and created by New York Times bestselling author Matthew Kelly. And we get to work with some unbelievable companies, not only to help them implement the Dream Manager, but also to help them create a dynamic culture. So we love the work that we get to do, and I am so pleased to introduce you to Chris DeVlieger. She is the Certified Dream Manager for the Suter Company. So Chris, thank you for taking some time to chat with me today.
Absolutely. Good morning, Kate. How are you?
I am wonderful, and I'm so psyched to talk to you because you are doing some amazing things over there at the Suter Company, and lots of dreamers, lots of great success stories that you're having. And before we dive right in to hear all about the impact that it's having, would love for you to just give that high-level overview of the company. Who is the Suter Company? What do you guys do? How many employees you have?
Sure. Well, we're a third-generation family-owned company. We have 2 plants in Sycamore, Illinois, and we're a food manufacturer. And so we're busy making great salads, dips, spreads, snack kits for everyone to enjoy. We have currently, between the 2 plants in Sycamore, we have 280 employees.
All right, awesome. And you got certified as a Dream Manager about, what is it now? Almost 2 years ago?
Almost, yes. So back in 2017, we read the book and we're like, hey, we need one of those Dream Managers. And so after 29 years in HR and a little tiny bit of contemplation, I decided to become the company's first Dream Manager. So here I am.
That is so awesome. And tell us about what kind of impact it's had on the organization so far.
Oh, yeah. So we started off with, I think my first dream session was in November 2017, and I started off with 20 dreamers, and that quickly spread to 30 and 40. The word spread, and with some help with Floyd Consulting, we were able to get rolling right away. Some things we noticed right off after being in the program for a while, our turnover has reduced 6%. So we're really pleased with that. We want to, at the Suter Company, make a positive difference in the world. We truly care about our employees. So this is one of our unique caring benefits. We offer great, competitive pay and benefits, but it's just fun. When you spend a lot of time at work, you want it to be a great, fun place to work. And so we were hoping the Dream Manager would do that, and then it did. It exceeded our dreams, no pun intended.
That's awesome. And it's interesting because with so many companies having that, talent, attracting and retaining really great team members is a real challenge for companies. And so the fact that you've been able to see that success with turnover is wonderful. So how do you see it play as far as attracting some really great employees?
Well, sure. You hit it on the head. Attracting and retaining great employees is hard in today's labor market. And so when you're competing against company ABC across the street, then to have, to say, well, you offer the pay and the competitive benefits, but then when you say, well, we offer a Dream Manager, and they're like, what? And we're like, well, it's a life coach for you, somebody to help you, to dream again.
Yeah, who wouldn't want that? That's an incredible benefit.
Yes.
So you started coaching these people every month, and what's so great, Chris, is you're obviously so passionate about the program and the work that you do, because I get to hear about all the stories. You reach out to Floyd all the time, and our team loves hearing all the success that you've had. So share some success stories that you've seen over the years with these people, some of the dreams that have been achieved, and some of the ways that this has really impacted your people.
Okay, great. As I said, we started off small, and now we currently have 55 dreamers in the program. We have about 10 that have what I said graduated, but it's not really graduation, but completed the first 12-month program. So the dreams are ranging anywhere from buying a first time, being a first time home buyer, to paying off $19,000 of debt, to going back to school. Maybe they never thought they could, go to college or get their GED. I have dreamers obtaining U.S. citizenship. I have dreamers working on significant weight loss and some physical goals. I've had dreamers participate in 5Ks, 10Ks. So it's just phenomenal. It's just fun, right? We talk about in the Dream Manager, it's, to have the energy and enthusiasm of dream. We talk about the physical, the emotional, the intellectual, and spiritual. So it's all of those things and more.
So why, you obviously know why, but for those that are watching, why is that important? Why is it important for an organization to invest in the personal dreams of their people, of their team members?
Well, I don't think we realize, we want it to be a great place to work. Obviously, we spend a lot of time at work. However, it's just magical when a dreamer comes in and they just get hope all over again, right? And they start to dream. And then they become so invested in themselves, both personally and professionally. That's the big, I think the big secret is just hope. And then it just goes from there.
Yeah, it's really interesting when, with companies that get really frustrated by team members that aren't engaged. But if people aren't engaged in their personal lives and the dreams that they have for themselves personally, they're not going to show up to work differently, right? They're not going to show up to work all excited and enthused to reach company goals if they're not even pursuing their own dreams. And so it's so powerful that you're able to spark that. And what an incredible gift that you're giving people is hope. I mean, just hope and the opportunity to achieve what to some people don't seem like big goals, but to them it's like really changing their life.
Absolutely. I mean, just that little spark of hope. That's all it takes.
I love. So how has the program impacted your culture, your company culture?
Well, a couple fun stories is I had shared with you earlier is the water cooler story. Is ironically my office just happens to be next to the water cooler. And my door was open and I heard a dreamer share with another employee their dream. And they had to date lost 57 pounds, and they were talking about how the program helped hold them accountable, and yet they were able to achieve that. Yesterday, I was in a dream session, and I was congratulating a dreamer who just bought their first home. And I was, we were talking, I said, tell me a little bit about the experience. And so one of the things they said was that they knew there were other dreamers who were buying their first time home, and they were closing in June. And so they went to them and told them some tips from their closing to help them get ready for the second and third employees, real estate closing. So I thought that was pretty remarkable that it's just part of a way of life here at the Suter Company.
Oh, that is so awesome.
Yeah.
That is so wonderful. And kind of going back to retaining and attracting and retaining great talent. Can you share a story of how the program has helped you to retain someone really, really wonderful?
Absolutely. I had an employee who was also a dreamer come in and met with me before even the HR team, and they were almost in tears, and they said they were going to turn in their resignation. And I'm like, oh my gosh, tell me what's going on. And long story short, they were having problems with daycare. And I said, let's work on this. In the next 24 hours, let's just work really hard on this. So the two of us worked hard, and she was able to find a different daycare provider, stayed, and now she has gotten a promotion, and she's also one of my dreamers that I just spoke about who bought her first time home. So within 12 months, she's gone, through the program, gotten a promotion, bought her home, and is so happy. And, it's just very rewarding for me to see that.
That is unbelievable. Just what an impact that you're making on everybody, on everyone. And the cool thing, so you were the only dream manager for about a year. And
Yeah.
then we got a call from you that said, I can't take any more dreamers. I need another dream manager.
Well, we had a waiting list of dreamers, and I mean,
Wow.
I was keeping track of names, and so we were fortunate, and we hired a part-time dream manager. So she is now helping us, and she meets with 10 dreamers, and then I take on the rest. So we're very fortunate. So between the two of us, we're doing our best to help our dreamers.
Oh, that is so great. So now there's you and you've got the part-time person. And talk a little bit about the leadership of the organization, because I know he's a wonderful man. He wanted to bring in the program, the executive team. They're engaged, right? They want to hear about the dreamers. They understand the importance of the impact that it's having at the Suter Company, correct?
Correct. Tim was the one who alerted me to the book. We quickly purchased it, and the whole senior management team read it. The six of us at the time, and we're like, we got to get one of these dream managers. And then once I became certified through Floyd Consulting, well, they were my first dreamers. Some of them helped me kick off the program, and since then we meet weekly, and at month end I prepare a dream dashboard, which gives them a summary of the categories, the types of dreams. I don't share anything confidential with them other than how many dreamers we're meeting with. Maybe we have some people coming close to achieving their dreams, so we celebrate those dreams together as a company, and however the dreamer would like us to do. So having their support from the top down was very, very helpful.
That's so wonderful. And we will share that dashboard, because it's really cool to see how you track the dreams and the goals of everybody, because that's for a lot of companies, and we've talked about this multiple times, a lot of organizations, they want to see the ROI. They want to make sure that what they're investing in, it's an investment in your people, and
Correct.
they want to make sure that it's making an impact. So people love your dashboard. They steal that idea, and
Okay, and I take that as the big compliment. Then thank you.
absolutely. I shouldn't say steal. I should say borrow. I
like to say permanently borrow.
Yes.
It's a big form of compliment and flattery, right?
Absolutely. So for somebody that is thinking about potentially having a dream manager at their company, what advice would you give to them? What would you say to them?
Well, what I do is I always hand them the book, and I share with them how it's just a quick, fun, easy read. And then, just do it. Just start it. Talk to Floyd Consulting. You can become a certified dream manager or hire a certified dream manager. But you can start it at a small scale with just, within your own team. Have the support of the leadership team. Hand the book out in a leadership meeting, and maybe start a dream list. Do a dreamstorming session with those leaders. Just a few people is all it takes. And once a few dreams start to achieve, then the word spreads, right?
Absolutely.
And my last thing I always say is give it time. Give it a little bit of time and patience. But I would say after probably about a couple months, then the hope starts to set in, and people are starting to make what I call small wins, and they start to start to make some progress towards their big dream.
So what is your dream for the Suter Company?
I have lots of dreams. I can't even wait to start talking. But one of my dreams in regards to the Dream Manager program is to watch it grow, and to have all employees experience the Dream Manager within 5 years. That's one of our dreams, is to just to share that with everyone.
Amazing. I love it. Well, Chris, thank you so much. I always enjoy talking to you. You just are doing incredible work over there, and the impact you're having is so amazing. It's just like all these stories that just make such an impact in everyone's life. It's just like, this is why we do what we do. It's the best. So thank you for all that you do. And we're so happy that everything is going so well.
Well, thank you, Kate, and thank you to Floyd Consulting.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time.